making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. If you don't know, we gon' die. Now only you, yeah. They are fighting. They are stumbling for that freedom in lane. Angry man, them say they no one hear them, cause you know we do the way them did it. I see you blow, blow up the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it tail. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it tail. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Think of Seseko, think of Deacon Tarzan, think of Pound 4, think of Mancho BBC, think of Mommy Happy. Are you ready to lay your life for Amazonia?
Good afternoon, my fellow Ambazonians. Wa papa them, wa mommy them, wa brother them, wa sister them. I don't come for can salute all winner, all the people them for North America, for Canada, United States, and Mexico. Una good morning for all winner. All wa brother them and wa sister them for the continent of Europe. We salute una good afternoon for una. All wa people them for ground 0, ground 1, ground 2, and all across Central, West Africa, we say una good afternoon for all una. Ambazonians, the people them for Asia, we salute and say una good night for that side for una for Hong Kong, for China, for Japan, for Australia. Una good night for una. It don't almost then a night time for una for this Wednesday. For this Wednesday, we number 3 day for the month of June. My fellow Ambazonians, I be una brother. Asu Lucas, when are the press secretary for the executive office for the governing council of Ambazonia. We mean say na me, I be the spokesperson for the office for the leader for a war of independence, Dr. Ayabacho. Today, I'm not actually supposed to be online right now, but because of the situation, we get 2 events and where they happen right now. Because of the situation where they happen right now for Alabukam, for ADF headquarters for Alabukam, and the situation for Bui. Now we are talk say, make I take more time. I can't give una immediate situation report. What did it happen for Alabukam and what did it happen for Bui? All right. So Make all when I come well. Again, make I take the time for salute all my friends and what they did for you. All right. I see you, big boy. Comrade Joe Brown, a big boy for Istanbul. I salute you. Comrade Clarence Chai, I salute you. All right. Flexer, I salute you. Mr. Huxley, I salute you. Mr. Mba Peter, I salute you. Comrade Giles, I tell you salute, mommy. All right. Comrade Barry, I salute you. Mr. Rollins, I salute you. Mr. Franklin Nso, I salute you, big man. Comrade Michael Joachim, I salute you. You said greetings from the cold knob. I beg keep yourself warm. Sundown they come up for this side. All right. Leonga Martin, the dunnest man for Boya, where he get one of the finest house for near Mount Fako. I salute you. Weekend the camp now for the all small thing to go be. I salute you. Comrade Mbo Lexus, I salute you, Mr. Lexus. All right. Nga Blaze, I salute you, Mr. Blaze. I salute you, my big brother Roland. I salute you, grand frère. Comrade Ernie Brown, you talk say God go punish we now fine. Well, if you talk say make God punish we, now you know what it be punishment. So that one I go leave for you. As you know there for that business for God punish you. He said, Comrade Giles talks say ADF, the People's Army. I salute you. Greetings, PS. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Comrade Joe Brown. Zazu Robert. Person name na Zazu. Zazu Robert. I salute you, Mr. Zazu Robert. Olin, I salute you, fine woman. All right. Make una continue for waiting for kill innocent picking them. We go talk and whether now we the kill innocent picking them. Comrade Eric Boring, I salute you. Tabit, Mr. Elvis, I salute you. Ada, I salute you, Madam Ada. Elvis, Comrade Egbe and so, I salute you, Mr. Anso. Who else there for her? Jurimbeck, I salute you, Adrian. All right. I go leave you, make you stay for you, make you get a good time, Mr. Ernie Brown. All right. The small La Republic fly them. All right. Loom Brenda, I salute you. Naps, Mr. Bawak, at caught you cafe and I throw you salute. Quinta Loom, I say Loom Brenda and Quinta Loom. I don't ask you now. I talk say Loom Brenda and Quinta Loom. Na twins? They be twins or they be sister them? When I let me know because these people then they like saying one person or one person get two fake profile. I don't know. Maybe not true. Maybe not two different people. Them their name they just almost be the same. Anyway, Loom and Loom not the same. Anyway, Loom Brenda and Quinta Loom. Una welcome. I salute una. Loom Brenda talks say the watch, and then Quinta Loom talks say hello press secretary. Olin, yes, he talks say ADF the People's Army. Ruth Boaz, I salute you. All right, Janus, I salute you. Yes, Eric, it was a good afternoon, Mr. Asu. Thank you very much. Patriotic salute, fellow Ambazonians and soldiers of the revolution. I greet you all in the name of ADF, amen. All right, Leonga Martin, we salute you too. Francis, we salute you. All right, Comrade John Amber, I salute you, John Amber. Cabin crew ready for departure. I say, Loom Brenda. All right, Mr. Ngala, Julian, Tata, I salute you. All right, Chia, I salute you. Luth Divine, we salute you. Ma Edith, we salute you. All right. Kevin, we salute you. All right. Yes. Mr. Ernie Brown, stay for here. I go give you a situation report. You go hear them from. I salute you. We're Donest Mami, one of the most beautiful, smart, intelligent, and the most highest class Mami today for you. I salute you, ma, Irene. All right, Oliver, I salute you, Mr. Neba, I salute you. Comrade Kayaka, I salute you. I salute you. Wamami, Ma Messi, I salute you. All right, Comrade Francis, I salute all winner. All right, Chebo, I salute all winner. Chambala, Leo, Mr. Leo, I salute you too. All right. Who else there for you? Taku Emilia Dito, I salute you. Roger, I salute you. All right. Comrade Ghana, I salute you. Through Zoom, I salute you. All right. Who else? McCarthy, I salute. Mavanga, I salute you. Tebo, I salute you. Achu Elvis, Valerie S, I salute you. Young Jam, I salute you. Comrade Atem, I salute you. All right. John Wanka, I salute. I hope I pronounce your name fine. Theophor, I salute you. Anyame, I salute you. Amo, I salute. Agape Flames, who caught you cafe, our big brother for that side for Australia. We salute you. All right. Mami Presika, we salute you. Boy Nikki, we salute you. Una don't come una plenty. I hope so I not meet. Yam Pascal, I salute you. Angwa, I salute you. All right. I hope so I not miss any person. Please, if I miss your name, I beg forgive me. Clovis, I salute you. Bosco, I salute Franklin, I salute you. Cube, I salute you. Or Kobe. No, not Cube. All right. Renee, I salute you. I hope so I pronounce your name fine. Victor, I salute you. Mr. Tanga. All right. Grandma salute for you. All right. I hope so I don't salute everybody. Not been a la Republic Colonial GC. Okay. Make a take now. We start for the last 48 hours. The situation for Bui. Bui again. Bui don't come back for headlines. Within the last 48 hours, we don't hear audios, they don't come out. ADF, they keep la Republique du Cameroun for their camp. ADF, they keep la Republique du Cameroun army them for their camp. They keep la Republique du Cameroun military for their camp. So, the Bui warriors, they don't move out these audios where they talk say, ADF, when I know say they get away, if I don't study the Bui warriors, they get style. Whenever they plan an attack for ADF, they go always start for move some audio them 2 days before. All right. So when you study their style, their pattern, you go understand. The moment they start for move that audio, make you know say within 2 to 4 days, you go hear some drama, some attack. So within the last 48 hours, they don't move this audio them, whether they accuse the ADF, talk say they say for the ADF come, General Bube come, they say General Bube, they keep la Republique du Cameroun military. That means say they tell you say the reason we want go attack General Bube now because we don't hear say they keep la Republique du Cameroun army for day. All right, they start for move this audio them 2 days ago. Yesterday, we get report. They go attack General Ebube Ekam. The 4 boys then where they go attack that camp. They catch them. They arrest them. They arrest them. They seize their weapons. They are Oga when Manu Tiger. He hear the news. He vex. He come now like Oga for calm. Make sure say they release those boys immediately and return their weapons. Right? Immediately, as he don't go, he come for front. He don't go gather plenty, the other one them. Gather a lot of his soldiers, them, they come. He come for front with his second in command. The moment he wants start for camp for that camp, he start for shoot immediately. All right? The deputy defense chief for the Savannah State, he will actually be out at some point for this evening for your own time for talk more about this. I want just can give an immediate situation report. So when I see the camp, they immediately, after they don't arrest those first 4, as it come, the boys they send them for front. The first 5 they send them for front. ADF, he catch them too. He catch the 5 them. He arrest them. He disarm them. He now come out for day. He start for shoot right for front. All right, we don't come back. We be get small light be go off immediately, so the internet be stopped. But computer tell we say all things they find out if we continue. All right, so I don't come back. So they take the first, they take Manu Tiger down. They take the second in command down. Now for they all the other one them they can't run. So I want to tell when I say yes, ADF General Ebube Ekam. They go attack General Ebube Ekam. In the act of self-defense, as we don't tell when the ADF, it never ever go attack any other person in camp. When they don't make out these audios, they come up for camp attack General Ebube Ekam. He arrests those first one them, catch the second one them, arrest them, disarm them. Now when Manu Tiger say, they must release those boys and they must give their weapon. He come now for come fight General Ebube. Now for that the whole thing sour. So you not fish on for your house. ADF General Ebube no be for a camp. Some person come up for a camp. After they don't put out this their fake audios them. Come up for their own side. The one can attack you for a camp. So when I get for understand the ADF policy, we need to attack any other force. But the ADF go always evoke their right for self-defense. Since ADF did for Bui, the first group will enter Bui, before even the Bui warriors, the one start to think about coming for Bui. Till this day, ADF never ever leave their own place, go attack another camp. Never. Now always they come for try for attack ADF. So waiting when they see and it happen, the Bui warriors they think say they don't grow horn. Waiting it happen, I say the infiltrators then where they sponsor the Bui warriors. They think say they don't grow horn. And their goal now for run over the ADF, dismantle the ADF. Now their whole goal that across the territory. So the situation for Bui not been a rare situation. Now something it don't happen through time. Yes, they don't take those weapons from all those boys and when they arrest them. Yes, the ADF, it don't take all the boys and when the Bui warrior boys and when they arrest them. The ADF disarm them and it take their weapons. All right? It take the weapons. First of all, the Bui warriors, they keep more than 50 AKs of ADF where they don't take them through time. More than 50. When I hear me fine. The Bui warriors, they get in their keeping more than 50 AK-47 belonging to the ADF. More than 50. When I hear fine. So when they cry say they don't take 7 or 8 AKs from their forces where they arrest them. Wait till be 8 AKs compared to the 50 where they keep them. They still the only 48, if not more. The 8 AKs or the 7 AKs where they on the 8 Bui warrior their AK, then where they seize them from their boys where they come for can attack them. Those AKs will not be returned to anybody. As long as, since they start take ADF their weapons, they never ever return them. The one where they take them, with the 23 where they kill them, they never ever return them. It be very funny. It be very, very funny. Some might just read one of this message. How Ambazona they think. Alright? It be very funny. Someone they call it say Samson. I think it's a Chris Ano. Maybe na Samson. Now in this, he can't write me this morning. He talks say, good day, Mr. Asu. How are you doing? There is something I have to share with you, this bro. Killing between the fighters will take us nowhere. Last night, the last time it was fun. Cha-cha. And this morning, General Mano Tiger, all in Bui. ADF cannot win La Republic by killing sister forces. Ma tell you my response for you. This person never ever write for me. Now the first time this week they write for me. I write for you say, when General Fon was killed, you never wrote something like this to me. When General Effa and 23 ADF fighters and members of sister forces were ambushed and arrested and all their materials worth more than $53,000 were seized, you never wrote something like this to me. When the Bui warriors displayed those seized materials and celebrated their victory against the ADF, you never wrote something like this to me. When news came out that the Bui warriors have killed all 23 ADF forces and members of the sisters' forces they had in their custody, you never wrote something like this to me. It talks, bro, it's never too late to make things right. I ask you, say, when in the past, all what I have wrote happened. You never wrote something like this to me. It talks say all lives matters. I ask you say when it happened to the ADF and all that the Bui warriors have done to the ADF, you never wrote something like this to me. It come again for you, talk say, okay, bro, fine. If that's how you guys want it to be, that is fine. I still talk for you, say, when the Bui warriors did all those things to the ADF, you never wrote something like this to me. Why are you so concerned today? It says so, let it be so. All right? Now the attitude this for some people them. They believe say the lives of ADF forces, they don't matter. Now the lives of their own Bui warriors, they matter. The life of General For no matter. General F and life no matter. All the ADF fighters, they don't kill them for Bui, no matter. The lives of the 23 ADF commanders, generals, fighters, and sister forces, where they ambush them, arrest them, keep them for their custody, and then kill them. Their lives no matter, right? Not only the life of Manu Tiger matter. The Manu Tiger, when I be responsible for the execution of those 23 fighters, now your own life matter. If Manu Tiger be go for day today, if he go kill General Ebube today, therefore the tell one a different story. Now because the table don't turn. Because ADF don't talk, say ADF don't revise a policy. For talk say before ADF need the attack sister forces. Even when you can't attack them, they know one for kill you. But since the Bui incident, the ADF policy about their relationship with sister forces, or which one I call and say sister forces, it don't change. We don't tell the Ambazonian people, you come 1 kilometer into any ADF camp, we consider you first as an enemy. And so preemptive actions, they go be taken. Offensive and defensive preemptive actions, they go be taken first as an act of self-defense. Because now a threat for the security of our forces and a threat to our camp. ADF camp now a military zone. You know if you camp for ADF camp without pre-authorization, you know if you enter. So any person where he make an attempt for enter into any ADF camp, you did do and so for your own risk. The boys they be highly alert. At alert, the day at alert as soon as this at the learner from the forces. The day at alert. Commander, I hope say when they teach me fine. All right, all man be at alert. So now the situation report that for Bui, the situation for Bui it be very fluid. It be very fluid. But as of now, the situation that General Ebube and all other surrounding ADF camps, they be highly alert and they be ready for anything with the Bui warriors they want to do. For anything with Elvis, for anything with Sako, for anything with Luista, for anything with Chris Anu, they go instrumentalize those boys them. May they continue for kill themselves. The ADF, it be ready. ADF be ready. There is no peace for people the way they not understand so they for a revolution for fight like the Republic of Cameroon. And their goal now for fight ADF. Peace not there, negotiation not there, compromise not there. The day where it go woke up for their senses. Say they want fight, the Bui warriors want fight like the Republic of Cameroon. Or we go fight the enemy. But if their goal, their mission for their existence, if the mission for the creation of the Bui warriors, now for fight the ADF, then the ADF, it go invoke the responsibility for protect themselves and their forces. And they go always use that act of self-defense for defend themselves. They go take preemptive actions. They go take offensive and defensive actions for make sure say the life of their soldiers, they be safe and they be protected. Any person where it instrumentalize the boys of the Bui warriors for them for the die, Now that person get for take the responsibility. Samuel Sako, Chris Anu, Elvis, Luista, and all their country coordinators. Now they get for bear the responsibilities for instrumentalizing the Bui warriors for always try to attack the ADF. They think say they be don't weaken the ADF, where they go run out the ADF, drive them all out, burn their camps, kill them. If when Manu Tiger he go attack General Bube camp, and he be succeed for kill General Bube and the boys them, Chris Anu for day online right now for celebrate. Hey, they don't kill ADF. Hey, they don't kill ADF. But now where he don't go attack ADF camp, when I go to hear all the cry them for social media. I don't come for can't give na this situation report. Make una know say yes, they enter for the ADF camp and ADF carry out the act of self-defense. They take out Manu Tiger, is second in command. All the other ones they did in their custody. They did about, I think, 7 of them for ADF custody. And all their weapons, they seize them. Those weapons, they not go be returned. Make us to make me be very clear. Those weapons, they not be returned. Now the first thing that. Secondly, the general and the commander, now go decide what he go do with those 7 boys them when they arrest them. If he say they be a threat, now go decide. If he say they feel repent, now go decide. But the general and the commander, General Bube, and the commanders, they go decide the fate of the 7 Bui warriors fighters where they do under ADF captivity. Now I go decide them. Now the situation report that for Bui. Make a take when I go for Alabukam. Last week, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, their intelligence, they spy them. They don't monitor the activities of La République du Cameroon. We start for CC a lot of 7-seaters. Excuse me. In the past 1 week, La République du Cameroon, it only sent in a lot of 70-seaters, B buses into Bamenda. The ADF spies them. They start to monitor this situation, for look carefully, and they know say something they happen. Just in the last 3 months, La République du Cameroon, it don't try 2 times for surround Alabukam and launch multiple points of attack for the ADF headquarters for Alabukam. ADF repel all those attacks. When we start for see these 70-seater buses, B buses, they start for enter Bamenda. We know say something they come up. So they don't. Yesterday we start for see their active action them around the surrounding communities and the surrounding environment where they lead up to Alabukam. They start for drop a lot of their military them for those points, plenty. So with the boys, they don't prepare over the last few months for this moment. They don't prepare for deal with La République du Cameroon. Because La République du Cameroon thinks they say the ADF are the 7 kata of Bafut, where they will just go there, they go run over the camp, chakara the camp, drive all man. The ADF, now the most trained, the most specialized, the most organized, the most constituted defense group for Ambazonia. And so, for the mother base, for the headquarters, you get the Red Lions of Alabukam. The Red Lions of Alabukam now a specialized force. That means that they be the elite of the elite forces within the ADF. That's why they call them the Red Lions. They be the super elite force. I think that they call them the Red Lions of Alabukam. These guys and the other specialized units, they don't know say La République ADF headquarters. Now La République du Cameroon, their biggest target. Now also the biggest target for the agents provocateurs them and the infiltrators. So last night, they don't state La République du Cameroon station all their forces in all the surrounding communities so that the fish start move in for surround Alabukam and then attack the ADF from multiple points for Chakara ADF from all angles, and then finally scatter that ADF headquarters for Alabukam. When last night they say this information don't be leaked, and ADF, it don't position themselves for counter position with them. La République du Cameroon, they be more in danger because before the Boambi for those points, ADF they already take position for different points them. So all the places where they be there, they be more in danger. They decide for back out. They tactically withdraw once they discover the game. Say instead, now them be surrounded by ADF. Then the thing say then they move in from different angles and then surround Alabukam. They don't say ADF, their forces they don't take cover for different angles. And the moment they realize about 300 of them, they tactically withdraw. Once they withdraw, shame make them. They won't come now for armor cars. As I tell you now, 7 armor cars don't enter Alabukam. Right now as we talk. 7 armor cars. It don't enter Alabukam. But make La République du Cameroon understand. When they dare, all those armor cars, it go be in flame. The headquarters of ADF. Now the worst place where La République du Cameroon, if he make any attempt for try for go there, they go get the bloodiest battle where La République don't ever face them for the history of its military. It go bad for them. It go bad. So as we talk, 7 of their armor cars, just before they come online, they don't enter Alabukam, they patrol those environments. Make the day. Today, La République du Cameroon go see something we never ever see them. ADF go show them wait to be ADF. What boys around the wait for this moment. What forces around the plan for this day. For show them what you will get. For show La République wait to be ADF, wait to be our capabilities, what you will get. It go be in a movie where Ambazonia and they never see him. It go be in a Rambo and Commando combine. Yes. It go be in a Rambo versus Commando. You combine that movie. Now here it go be. It go be in a Rambo Blood Part 2. Boom! Boom! With Commando. Combine. Terminator. It go be in a Rambo Part 2, Blood Part 2. With Terminator. You combine them. Now here go be. ADF. Not be nothing like any other force. Make La République there. They go see them. And the world go here. They don't know who they call Ayaba. They don't know what you don't put them inside Ambazonia. When the ADF, it talks say La République du Cameroon, it must, their occupation for Ambazonia, it go end. Not been a talk. Dr. Ayaba. Now the chief rebel. Now a military strategist. Which he don't build them for the Ambazonian people. Which the ADF be capable of doing. The boys that they wait for this day. We will just wait, make all this La République du Cameroon, they move in. And then the one year, boom! The one year, boom! The one year, boom! RPG go come up for all kind side. Different kind weapon, they will come up for all kind side. They foresee them today. May they try that they are small foolishness. Where they go do them for these small forces, them they will just go there, go check out their camp. Make they try them. Make they try them. So, the situation for Alabukam right now, with the forces, they be ready, they be prepared. Would you wait La République for day? Would you wait them? ADF, they wait them. Where them day? The boys for Alabukam, they stand, they say, where them day? Where them day? Where them day? Why una they come now with Amoka? Una come, even with the Amoka, who get multiple RPGs. They could take everything down. Where them day? Within ADF boys, they did not come for chess. Where them day? The boys, they be well trained. They be more trained than the bees. They get more tactical training than La Republique Colonial little frog them where they put them for small training. ADF, they beat them hands down for inside Bamenda. So where them day? May they come inside Alabukam now. May they dare. They go see them. Now the situation that for Alabukam, we there for a very good position right now. Make I conclude by reminding the Ambazonian people, say, Ambazonians, they get 2 months. When I get 2 months to change the game for the ground. When I get Ambazonians get 2 months. For the month of August, the UN Security Council, it go to meet up. That's why La Republique be very desperate. And the situation, Ambazonia matter, it go be for the agenda for UN Security Council when they meet up for August. That's why La Republique be very desperate right now for work with their infiltrators. That's why they see Bui, they don't come up again. You don't hear about Bui because La Republique be very desperate for proof to the international community between now and September, say they get total control for ground zero. Because if not be so, UN Security Council, it go adopt a resolution where they go send them for the General Assembly for where it go meet for September. So una understand what it go on. For all the Ambazonians, they want independence. For all una want freedom. Now una moment this. Now the moment this for the Ambazonian people. When I get 2 months, opportunities, it come once in a while. When I miss this opportunity, it go take almost another year for come back for the same cycle. As we don't promise, when the next 90 days, it go be hell for La Republique of Cameroon. Why we promise 90 days? Because we get from midnight the next 2 months, it be so hot, by the time the Security Council want meet, it go know say Ambazonia and get control of the territory. So they'll be talking about the self-determination of Ambazonia. Now the strategy this as they can't give now. Now the mindset is you got to understand how these things that they play so that you shape your actions, you design your actions so that it give you the favor where you want them for the international system. Now you must create the opportunities for yourself, for set yourself up to win. You must set yourself up for win. The ADF they set the Ambazonian people them for win. Both on the ground, for give you the diplomatic narrative we need them. For give you the diplomatic victory, the diplomatic capital. Alright? Now how we demonstrate ourselves for ground, now I go decide the fate of the Ambazonian people them. That's why the ADF don't launch this program. That's why we call on all Ambazonians. ADF no go be distracted by Bui warriors. The ADF will take an offensive and a defensive position against the Bui warriors until they come for their own understanding. Say they get La Republique for fight for. And since Elvis, Luista, Sako, and all their country heads them, they don't decide for be enablers, for be collaborators of La Republique du Cameroon, and for use those boys them, for kill the aspiration of the Ambazonian people as documents and now that they show for their agenda where they try for push them out. Then the ADF, it go defend the aspiration of the Ambazonian people by going after anything where it threaten this revolution and it threaten the freedom of Ambazonian people. And if the Bui warriors forces, they choose for be used, for be instrumentalized, now themselves, they go join Ekema, they go join Chacha, and unfortunately, they go join our big brother, General Fon. Now themselves, if they be wise enough, they go realize and say ADF never ever attack them. It never ever visit any of their camp. It never ever launch. It never ever come out go attack any of their camp. Until themselves they woke up, they realize them. They no go understand say that they instrumentalize them, that they fool them, and that they use them for kill them. The killings of Bui warrior forces now also a weakness for the Ambazonian revolution. Unfortunately, they let themselves for being misguided and for being miseducated, for being instrumentalized for do the dirty works of La République du Cameroon. Now, an unfortunate situation for the Bui warriors. Only they can help themselves. No person can help them. And there's no rescue from anywhere. Only when then CSF, they woke up and realize, said their focus don't change. From pointing their guns to La République du Cameroon, their aim now for fight ADF. Unfortunately, the ADF be ready for them. All right? The ADF be ready for them as well. As why would they face the enemy. Now the situation report that, now the understanding that when all man need forget them, we there for a tipping point, we there for a crucial point, the mission and our focus, it get for be very straight. We get for focus for the next 3 months, for make sure say we disrupt Cameroon occupational infrastructure. That's why we call on all Ambazonians, we now make a commitment for places where we see results. For all now we want independence. For the 20% Ambazonians, would it be objective? That they see the results, that they see the work of the ADF and our sister forces them. The more we not support these boys, the faster we go give the Ambazonian people then the results when they need them, when they deserve them, make the territory completely chaos for the occupational authorities, and then wipe most of them out, give the international community the understanding, saying Ambazonia now they get total control of the territory. If we do them like that, by the time Security Council want meet for August, the UN Security Council want meet for August, it will be about Ambazonia a course for external self-determination and recognition. We owe them for ourselves. If we leave them, La République du Cameroon, it buy groups them for down, it bribe groups them for down, and then it slow down the momentum of the revolution. Then the Ambazonians they be ready for blame. They talk say, as you make your bed, so shall you lie on it. All right? As they talk for pigeon, as you make your bed, now so you go sleep for the bed. Now the time this, now which kind of bed you want to sleep there? Within the next 3 months. Which I want me the revolution be? What you want me the international community begin to talk about Ambazonia within the next 3 months? What you want make it be on the agenda of the UN Security Council? So if you want make now Ambazonia make the talk it be now Ambazonian self-determination and recognition, then we get work for doing. That work require massive investments. It require contribution. It require donations. Go for TTOF.
Power off.
When a boys that work day and night, like now that they work for defend Alabukam, the boys and for Manu that they work, the boys and for Coupe that they work, the boys and for Meme that they work, the boys and for Fako when I don't hear what they do. Just 2 days ago when I don't see them. So the boys that they work, the boys and for Mezam when I see what they do, when I give them what they need them, make the gift una recognition. When I give them what they need them, make the gift una independence. Now they talk this, what I talk say make I can talk for all una. I not go take any question for right now today. I not be supposed to be online today. I just talk say make I take this small time. Make I can talk for all una. Give una this clarity. Make all man it go for ttof.net. It go make a contribution. If you get any message, send them for me. We will talk for background. When I get more time. If you need more clarity. Oh, before I go, I beg. I want to take the time for thank our sister for Europe. Where for the first time he called me and he talks they say he be donate money for county by county and he be donate money directly every month. He be send money for Eric Tato. This sister tell he be send money for Eric Tato every month through Western Union. And all the forum where they did it, they need to see any result. They not be ever see any action where they carry them and they not be show them any materials. This sister over the last 2 weeks, it don't follow my work. It see what I do. It see what I talk. It see the evidence what I show them. It see my education on for the Ambazonian people. It talks say where see how this boy they work and see how these ADF people that they produce results. Why I not go support them? That's why yesterday this sister through this education they provide them and through our honesty and transparency and the work of the forces, that sister yesterday. He sent 300 euros, where it come out $414.06 for Canada. He sent them directly to ADF Secretariat, where it be handled by the Mission Treasury for here. So I want to thank this sister very much. Also, just over the weekend, the money where people where they need to use the website, people where they need to make their contribution for the website. Just over the weekend, the money where it come through the secretariat. The secretariat for AGovC, not been a secretariat where they handle money. They not get anything for do money. We don't know how the money be used. The money be used by the defense and the treasury. Now then they decide on what the boys they need them, the boys they tell them what they need them, the generals they tell them what they need them, and then their responsibility now for supply. The secretariat, it need to handle money. When money they come in through the secretariat, that money be immediately be channeled into the AGovC ADF treasury. So over the weekend, money be come in through the secretariat from different places where they send them for people them for Canada, they send them for people them for Germany. All that money be coming through the secretariat directly. It will be $1,311 where it coming through the secretariat. On Monday, Dr. Yabatox abeg, una take that money quick. Abeg, una move this money from secretariat. Secretariat no want anything for do with AGovC and ADF their money. Una carry that money immediately. Una send them for the treasury. May not be here for secretariat. Right on Monday morning, first thing for morning time, that money, the secretariat transfer that money immediately to AGovC treasury. Now ADF this, now AGovC this. The leadership will not be responsible for the money. Now the financial department where they control AGovC ADF treasury, where they work with the defense department for make sure say the boys they get anything they need for doing. I the need for tell one this one because now our people they are sweat, now our people they are blood. Everything where they donate them, it must be used for what they give them for. So for all the people them, one thank una plenty, especially our sister we don't donate and contribute for AGovC and ADF for the very first time. I get a lot of people them way they now contribute directly for AGovC. They never contribute before, but when they see the work of the ADF, they see the structure of the ADF, they see say they be very organized, they be very well structured, and they focus on a plan of action. A lot of intelligent, objective people them. They don't see this thing and now they donate. I want also thank the comrade for Ground Zero where he sent in money directly for the treasurer for the treasurer, and that money don't already be recorded. We want thank that comrade plenty. Make a leave now with this one.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch,